Good morning, traders. It is Monday, April 24th. I've taken a short position here. Let me set the stop. Okay, I've got the stop set at 72 and going for 40 ticks here. By the way, for you charting subscribers out there, you know how I keep talking about looking at what the daily looks like when you enter into a code 2 trade. And you can see the daily right here. It doesn't look any better than that right there. That's just about as perfect as you are going to see it look. That's why you need to get good at looking at them and looking at the daily and seeing, because you're going to see a correlation between the code 2 and the daily chart and the way that it looks, and you're going to see it's either going to snap back or it's going to continue. This one looks to be a continuation, although I have not had a chance to mathematically confirm that this is the code 2. I am just taking it because it looks beautiful on the chart. It is a mathematical possibility that this is the code 2, and so I'm taking it. It's calculated risk. But anyway, I just wanted to point that out, that always look at the daily when you are entering into the code 2 to see what it looks like. And you will see a pattern there, because again, this has all been programmed. The programming is only so complex. It's within a closed system, and you can identify that closed system and see patterns within it. And one way you can see the patterns on the chart. The other way you can see the patterns with the code. Put the two together and you've got a very good trading system to use. Well, you've got the best trading system in the world to use, but I always look at the daily chart, and I have it memorized basically. I can tell you what it's going to do before it ever even does it, most of the time. Not all the time, but most of the time. Because the programming behind what you're seeing is only so complex. It's not really that complex. It's within a closed system, and I can visually and visually see it and remember from previous times, kind of like a photographic memory, so to speak. And I can put the two together and see what it looks like and what it did afterward in my mind, and also combine that with the code and be able to nail the daily chart. Anyway, I'll come back, show you the progression, or at least the outcome of this trade. Just going for a quick 40 ticks here. By the way, for those of you wondering, I do have the signals almost ready to go. I need a little more time. I basically got everything set up, and I need to test the system, thoroughly test it to make sure everything is working properly. And then I'll have the signals ready, and then the fund will be set up sometime this week. And then sometime after that, I'll have the Forex signals ready to go. Anyway, everything's coming to help you. I'll come back. If oil starts moving good this week like it did last week, I will start to open up on the exits. Right now I'm only going for 40, but I can quickly change that to like 80, double it, and then possibly even go for 100 again. Last Friday was good, and Thursday was good, and Wednesday was good. So that's 3 days in a row right there. So if that continues this week, I will open up on the exits and I'll double it to 80. And then if it gets really consistent and everything, I'll push it to 100. 100 is standard exit on a code 2 trade. Anyway, it's getting close to the exit here. Doesn't have too much further to go, and hopefully it will make it soon. And I'm going to get back to work on setting up the signals. It's a lot of work, and I've got a lot of stuff to do for it. And also I'll be doing the fund as well, and that's also a lot of work too. So I'm going to be really, really busy, working a lot, especially sending out the signals and trading the fund. But I've been here in Thailand for over a year and a half, year and about 7 months, I think, something like that. And if you don't have something to do, like a man really needs to like work. If you don't have something to do, you get bored. I mean, you can only go scuba diving and free diving and all these different things so much. You need to have something to do, something that you enjoy, and something that gives you an intellectual challenge. Or I'm speaking of myself, I need something to occupy my mind, to think about, and to do, and to overcome, and to work at. Some type of challenge to something to a goal of some sort. So anyway, that's why I'm want to come back to work here full time and try to help as many people as I can, and also try to make as much money as I can trading in the fund. So anyway, I am back, and I'll be working a lot from now on. Anyway, I will come back, show you this trade. It may take a while, it may pop back up, it may not. It doesn't matter to me as long as it makes it to the exit and doesn't hit the stop. That's all I care about. I'll come back. Okay, it's almost to the exit here. Getting very close. I'll come back. You can see it's popping back up here a little bit. Went down to 27, 7 ticks away from the exit. I'm just going to hang on to it. Just going to hang on to it and let it hit the exit. This is how you do it. You really don't want to get out and get afraid. You gotta hit the trades. Just imagine when we go for 80 ticks, 100 ticks, you really have to go through up and down period the whole entire way to be able to hit that 100 ticks. So you need to get good at being able to not be afraid of it popping up and down, because it's going to do that. You just need to know the code. And the code 2, I should say. Now you can trade the code 1 up and down all you wanted to, but why bother if you know the code 2? So anyway, I will come back. Okay, I think I can probably hit 60 ticks on this trade, so I'm going to go for it. Taking it down to 49 here. And this may take a little while, it just depends. But it's not that late here. What time is it? It's 8:57 p.m. So it's not that late, and I think it'll make it in a couple hours. And get 60 ticks. Maybe it'll make it much sooner than that. But anyway, I will come back, show you the progression, or at least the outcome of this trade. It came 3 ticks away from my exit, went down to 49.03 and didn't hit, popping back up here. But mathematical chances are still good that it is going to continue to go down. So anyway, I will come back. I actually wasn't by the computer when it came so close. I probably would have exited down there if it came so close and didn't hit. But anyway, I've been looking at it here. Still very good chance that it is going to roll over here, sort of like this here, and come back down again, and at least test the bottom again. Probably will go lower, but it'll probably at least come back down again down here, at which point I would exit. But it's probably going to keep on going, to be honest with you. So anyway, I will come back. What's funny about the codes is they are so amazing that people will look right at them and just not believe what it is they're seeing. They just think this can't be right, this can't be true, there's just no way. And it really does take looking at them for a while before you become convinced. Because it was sort of the same way for me too. And it's so unbelievable, the information behind the codes, that people just think this is too good to be true. It can't be true. But it is true. And that's how you see me take all these successful trades very easily, because it is true. And I've been doing it for a long time now. Anyway, I will come back. I just wanted to come back on and show this really quick. See how far it's popping back up here? In order to hit the trades, the bigger trades, a lot of the time you have to, go through this, walk through this, and just, trust that it's going to work. I know it's easier said than done, but there's just no way around it. I mean, you have to do it if you want to hit the exits without having to worry about taking any other trades or anything like that. If you wanted to trade up and down, you certainly can using code 1 and code 2. But if you want to just make it easy, like you see me doing, you have to trust it's going to hit the exit. And, I could have went for the 40, I wouldn't have gotten it, but I still think it's going to hit the 60. On Friday, it was worth 135 ticks. On Wednesday, 210 ticks. I forget what it was on Thursday. You could look in the charting and see, but it was also good for a lot, like maybe over 100, I think. So just remember, you got to stay in these trades if you want to hit them. Anyway, I'm going to come back. I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, it's getting close to the bottom here. In order for it to hit the exit, it has to go below 4903 right there. So once it were to break below, it would go down even lower. So I'm going to go for an extra 10 ticks. I'll be right back. Okay, so my exit is set to 48.90 now for 70 ticks. Should be able to make it. Right at 135 ticks on Friday. Oil appears to be opening back up again. It's time to make money, everyone. It is opening back up, looking good. I'll come back. For you charting subscribers out there and code traders out there, let's go take a look at the daily. You can see where we are right there. We got the daily. We got it up against the wall here. We've got it right where we want it to be. Just going to come down, make a new low, and then maybe snap back up from there and pop back up. But before it snaps back up, it should come down first. So it'll hit the exit. Anyway, I'll come back. Okay, I've adjusted the exit down to 49.10 to go for 50 ticks. And if it doesn't make it here soon, I'm just going to manually exit the trade. Anyway, I'll come back. Okay, I have just exited the trade because it's getting late here. And I want to go. So anyway, another successful day trading using the codes. This really isn't very hard to do. For those of you who want to learn how to do this yourself, get my videos. They will teach you. You need extra help, get into the charting service. That'll really help you to learn every day and allow you to also be profitable. So you're kind of learning while you're earning at the same time. For those of you who just want to make money, you don't care about learning, whatever, I have signals coming. They'll be ready in a day or two, and you can make money through the signals, no problem. And it's going to be offered for oil. I'm going to also be doing maybe in a week or two signals for the euro US dollar on the Forex. It also has a code 2 to it. And then also I'm going to be offering signals for the Nadex on the oil futures as well, but those signals will be different, a different strategy. They will be based upon the code 2, but not entirely upon the code 2. I also know how to play the charts with those really well, and I can do really well with that. So I'm going to be sending those signals out on the Nadex, which is a different strategy. You can't play it quite the same way as you play the oil futures. Anyway, so 3 different signals offered. For those of you who really want to make as much money as you can play all 3 if you wanted to. Anyway, if you want to learn yourself, though, the best way is to purchase the videos. And then if you feel that you need the charting, which a lot of people do, then you can sign up for the charting as well and learn as you go along. It's a really good investment into your ability to learn how to trade for yourself. But anyway, all coming, all stuff to help you with, to learn how to trade, to learn how the code works, and be able to profit from the markets. Anyway, I'm going to go. It's getting late here. I will see all of you tomorrow. I may be busy, though, tomorrow setting up the signals. We'll see if I have time to trade. Anyway, I'm going to go. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're learning. Hope you're being inspired by the codes. I hope you charting members out there are doing good. I know that today I just basically free traded the code 2, but you know what it is that I was doing, and you know how it worked and everything. And also keep in mind what the daily chart looked like when I was taking that trade. When you see that, you sort of want to go for it. That doesn't happen every day. Okay, I'm going to go. Take care out there, and happy trading, everyone.